Today I'm going to be talking to you about anime. I have a list of animes I'm going to be saying. Originally I was going to show you some of my anime drawings, but I don't want to take up your time, so I'll do that in a different video. So I'm going to be telling you about this. There is Diloco Lovers. It's about this girl, and she gets sent to this, mansion place, and there's a whole bunch of vampires. They start feeding off her and stuff. It's kind of like a love story, but a little mixed up love story. There's Blue Exorcist. This guy's, dad practically dies, and he finds out he's half demon, because his father is Satan, and he has to go to the school, and his little wimpy brother was the teacher, and all awesome stuff. Strawberry Panic. This is a Yuri anime, which, if you don't know what that means, it's lesbians. It's about this new girl getting transferred to the school. A lot of the girls like her, and it's kind of like a love story between her and the other ones. Inuyasha. Most people probably already know what this is, but there's a girl named Kagome. She falls into a well, goes 500 years in the past, wakens this guy named Inuyasha, and she's the reincarnation of his past lover, Kikyo. So, it's a love story between them, and they meet a whole bunch of other people. Angelique Abyss. It's about this girl. She has, there's these monster things, and they'll suck the life out of people and kill them. But she has the power to revive them, which most people don't, so she has to become special, and she's with this group of guys, and they fight them, and she heals everyone. Code Geass. This is one of my favorite animes, and it's about this guy, and he gets his geass, which practically means he can control people, and it's in his right eye, and he can make people do anything he wants, and over time, a lot of stuff happens, and he kills his father eventually, and it's just a long story. You have to watch to get it. Trigun. This one's kind of old, but it's about this guy, and he is goofy and stuff. But he's apparently one of the most extreme killers out there, and he's wanted in almost every place. There's tons of movies, so you should probably make sure you have the show before you should watch the movies. But either way, you could know what's going on because they explain it. Fugi. This one is pretty old, but most people know about it. It's reverse harem, which is one girl surrounded by a whole bunch of guys. She gets transported into the past in this book, and her friend was there too, but she got out. And she's reading it, and she practically knows what's going on. She gets out, but then she wants to go back, and yeah. Mermaid Melody. This one is about mermaids, princesses actually, singing to kill enemies, which this one's a little more on the girly side. I wouldn't recommend it for non-girly people, but if you like that kind of stuff, go right ahead. It's kind of like Sailor Moon. Wa Maid Sama. That's not the full name, but I say it like that. It's about this girl. She's at, this all-boys school, and it just recently opened, so it's more guys, and they don't really care about the girls and stuff, and they're dirty and stuff. So, this girl is trying to train them and make them better by becoming the class president, or class rep. She is determined to make it all better school, but her family's poor, so she has to work at a meat cafe. And one of the popular dudes that breaks every girl's heart finds out, and then they get a love story going on there. Brave 10. There's this girl, and she was a shrine maiden. Her shrine got burnt down, so she found the samurai guy laying in the forest, and he ends up kind of taking care of her. It's only 10 episodes long, so yeah, don't get too attached. Raw Full Moon Saga. This one's pretty good. It's about a girl, and she's 12, and she really wants to sing, but she has a tumor in her throat, so she has cancer, practically. And because of this, she can't sing, and, it's all she wants to do, so these Shinigami, and they come, and they're supposed to watch over her whenever she dies, which is in like a year or a few months. I think it's a year. But she wants to become famous singer, so this guy she made a promise with when she was at this orphanage would find her, but later on you found out he's actually dead because he died in a car crash. But so the Shinigami turned her 16, she goes to audition, becomes famous singer, and when she's in the 16-year-old version, she's not sick anymore, she's completely healthy, but it's only temporary. They have to turn her in and out of it. And she soon falls in love with the Shinigami. Hell Girl. It's about a girl, and she was supposed to be a sacrifice for her village several years in the past, and her family didn't want her to be sacrificed, so they hit her, and she ends up getting killed alive with her family. Because of this, she became Hell Girl, and she takes people to hell on other people's wishes. But if they, like, there's this thing on the computer, and they have to call her at a certain time, which is like midnight exactly, she will come, give them a black voodoo doll with a red tie. If they tie off the tie, she'll take the person that they want to go to hell for them, and they will have a seal on there, like, right here, and that proves that when they die, their soul will go to hell, and they can't go to heaven or anything. Crime Edge. This one is about this guy, and he has an obsession with cutting hair, which is kind of weird. And then he meets this girl. She has super long hair that can't be cut by any scissors. And finally he has these special family heirloom scissors, and he can cut her hair. And they soon fall in love, and he's killing people with these scissors, and there's these other people which are her sisters, and they kill people too. And it's just a bloody, gruesome show with a little romance and action, but it's a pretty good show. It's kind of like the show Hellsing, which Hellsing is about a girl named Victoria, which no one calls her by her first name, but her parents died when she was young, and so she decided to become a cop because her dad was a cop. And there's two versions. There's Hellsing and Hellsing Unlimited. I would recommend Hellsing Unlimited because that's the better version. It tells more of the story, it's longer, it has more stuff to it. It's kind of like the OVA of it, but I like it better. And yeah, I have to go now, and I have more animes, but I'll just put them all in the description. So, love you, and bye!